Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great brand new work and play value from Parkway RV Center. Today we're going to look at a 2017 Forest River Work and Play 25 WAB travel trailer toy hauler. Folks, Work and Play for the past 7 years in a row is the #1 selling travel trailer toy hauler in the USA for a reason. First of all, folks, are the only brand with a one-piece metal roof. You don't have to go up and service the roof every year like you do with a rubber roof. These things are built like tanks. This is the only brand that uses a 16-layer fiberglass reinforced plywood as sidewalls. The walls on these things are almost 2 inches thick. Very well insulated, built to last for decades. These things are built like Sherman tanks, and they're great. They're great units. That's why in 48 years of doing business, this is the only brand that we have ever carried brand new. You know, we're one of the largest used RV dealerships in the United States, but this is the only brand that we carry new. And in the past year, the last 12 months, we've gone from being the newest work and play dealer in the country to into the top 5 selling work and play dealers in the country in our first 12 months. So imagine what we're going to do this time next year. We're the top selling work and play dealer in our 5-state area. And the reason why, folks, is simple, is our prices. We have, and you can quote me on this, guaranteed lowest prices on brand new work and plays in the United States. And folks, that's one reason why we sell so many of these things. And this unit is in stock as of right now. If for some reason this unit's sold, we can order you one just like it with the same equipment. As long as Forest River doesn't change the prices, we'll sell it to you for the same price. 2017 25 WAB power awning, 16-layer fiberglass reinforced plywood, one-piece metal roof, and much, much more that I'm going to show you. This unit's only $26,900. That's thousands and thousands under sticker price, folks. And you look these things up online, they're $35,000, $36,000, just like this one. But folks, we don't sell them like everybody else does online. We put our best price first, haggle-free, firm price. We believe people don't like doing the negotiating back and forth. So, you know, thanks to the internet where everybody puts their prices online, we pre-discount them. So when you look around, you price these things brand new, folks, you're going to be shocked at how much more other dealers want for them. And keep in mind, they charge you $2,000 or $3,000 in fees. All of our prices are out the door. Got an 18-foot power awning. Got the optional LED light strip. Got the Dexter axles with the nitrogen-filled tires. Now, folks, this unit has a 3,600-pound cargo carrying capacity. Very, very impressive cargo carrying capacity. Now, I'm going to point out some of the features about the work and play. For those of you who have been around the trucking industry, you're going to recognize these right off the bat. Same thing they build semi-trailers out of, and these are called million-mile bolts. And, of course, it's pretty obvious why. They're designed to last 1,000,000 miles. Work and play, of course, it has extensive use of them throughout the entire camper. This unit, 80-gauge steel. This is painted black, but this is what it looks like without the when it's not painted black. Got a 5,000-pound rolling weight door. It's got the heavy-duty stabilizer jacks. The wheel wells, you may have noticed the metal fender skirts instead of plastic like other brands use. Show you something else, folks, nobody else does but Work and Play. That 80-gauge steel, same thing on the corners, is under the wheel well. Other brands use a thin sheet of aluminum over plywood. The reason Work and Play puts the steel in there is because they know several years from now, if you ever have a blowout, that's going to protect your coach from the damage going inside your coach. Other brands, they don't care. I've even seen some dealers that put a plastic over the wood, and that's all the protection you have. But Work and Play, you can just reach under there and tap it, and you can tell right away this is a solid built camper. Dexter axles. You know, another thing that's unique about Work and Play over other brands is their way they build their frames. This is the only brand on the market with a factory 20-year warranty on the floor. And the reason why, folks, is because of the way they build them. You see, other brands, when they build their frame, they put floor and ceiling trusses every 36 inches. They have steel trusses that go every 36 inches. Well, Work and Play wasn't happy with that. They wanted to be known as the best built toy hauler in the market. So they put them every 16 inches instead of 36. So you've got steel trusses on the ceiling and the floor every 16 inches. Folks, I'm going to tell you, that's a trailer that's built to last you from pretty much now on. 7,644 pounds is what it weighs. Like I said, it's got a 3,653 cargo carrying capacity. So you can put a lot of stuff in here, folks. It's got a 110-gallon freshwater tank, and the tank is located right between the two axles for a very stable and very balanced load. Now, folks, other brands don't put that big a water tank in them, and I'll tell you why. It's because the frames are built so flimsy that they put 110 gallons of water. That's almost 1,000 pounds, folks. That's going to really reduce their cargo carrying capacity. You're going to see a lot of these cheaper brands, folks. They're going to have rubber roofs. They're only going to have maybe a 2,000, 2,200 pound cargo capacity, and they're not going to have the water tank this has too. They're not going to have steel trusses every 16 inches. They're not going to have a 16-layer fiberglass reinforced plywood, which only Work and Play has. And it feels like you're punching a brick wall when you hit the side of one versus other brands that give and flex. But they want the same price for the other brands as you can buy this new Work and Play for. So don't understand it, can't explain it, but that's what it is, folks. 1,000,000-mile bolts all the way through it. I mean, there's nothing on the market like a Work and Play, I can promise you that. All LED lights, including the LED strip lights on the front, which look great at night. Outside auxiliary shower, it's got outside speakers, got the Furion stereo system, DVD, CD player, and it is wireless Bluetooth. 26.9 out the door, folks. Everything's integrated in here. Your new batteries, your propane bottles, you've got a big rack in the front. You can put a generator on if you want to. Or you can use it for firewood, coolers, whatever you want. Everything's built in, out of the way, aerodynamic. Let's take a look inside this 25 WAB. And folks, there's a lot of stuff on this, the way these are built. It is a 102 wide body, all Work and Plays are. So you're actually 8.5 foot wide. Other brands, 8 foot wide. First thing you're going to notice when you walk in, of course, extra wide door. That's a 6-inch wider door than the competitors use. So if you've got somebody in a wheelchair or need to put a lift in here, that's really a handy feature. Standard 7.5 foot tall interior ceilings. Other brands are 6.5, folks. That makes a big difference. And as like I was saying, the steel trusses, look at the screws in the ceiling. 16 inches there to there, 16 inches from there to there behind that batten strip. Steel truss, all the way down. Floor, 20-year warranty, and you can jump up and down in this camper. It's not going to move, it's not going to flex. It does have the optional queen electric loft bed. And I'll go ahead and show you how this works. Flip a switch and up it goes. And what's neat about it, thanks to this 7.5 foot ceilings, even when this bed is all the way up, you still have about 6 feet 7 inches underneath the bed. So if you've got a side by side or something like it, chances are you can still get it in here. And you've got a full 8 foot plus wide interior thanks to the 8.5 foot wide body. And like I'm 6'6", I mean 6'3", I've got way over my head in this right here, walking under this. You don't have to worry about hitting your head. It's got the 2 leather Euro style chairs. This unit has got the 2,500 pound D-rings throughout the entire coach. You know, other brands use 1,500 pounds. These are the 25. Of course, it's got the optional 32-inch TV included. Factory. It's got the Bluetooth stereo DVD player. Got the 8 cubic foot Norcold refrigerator freezer. Not the 6 cubic foot that other brands use, but the big 8 cubic foot. Folks, this unit, from this wall right here underneath the TV to the back of the cargo loading door, is 13 feet and 8 inches long. So you got a lot of cargo space in here. You've also got the bed liner material sprayed on the back ramp door for more traction and, of course, to resist stains. 13 feet 8 inches, a lot of cargo space in here. You can sleep up to 4 in this particular camper. Now, this camper can be ordered with a sofa. It can be ordered with a table. You know, we're not like other dealers. If you want a special order, a work and play with a different configuration, folks, we don't mark the price up just over what the price of the extra options you chose. Most dealers adjust their pricing 10% to 15% higher for special order units because of the time and trouble. Well, folks, if I don't have this unit in stock and you want it just exactly like this one's laid out with the same options, and I have to special order it for you, as long as Work and Play hasn't changed their prices, which they don't change them till they don't change them till the new year models come out, it's still going to be $26.9. So I don't have any additional markup for special order units. You can look at the window sticker right here before we go into the bedroom and bathroom. $36,315. That's what most dealers price their campers for. Then they negotiate down from there. Well, folks, nobody likes all that, folks. Nobody likes it. If you want this thing, we put our best price forward. Guaranteed lowest price in the country. $26.9 out the door plus sales tax. And no extra fees. Because you have to realize, folks, the dealers that are selling these things for $36,000, they're going to add $2,000 or $3,000 in freight fees and dock fees and get ready fees and processing fees and all this junk. And folks, we've been doing this for 48 years. We're one of the largest, oldest, and most successful independently owned used RV dealerships in the country. Of course, we do sell new Work and Plays. That's it. We don't charge any extra fees. All of our prices are out the door plus applicable sales tax. And our customers love that because we save you a lot of money. And I really like these LED lights in here too, folks. 8 cubic foot refrigerator freezer instead of the 6 cubic foot that's standard in other competitors' brands for the same price. Like I said, it's got the Furrion DVD CD player. It is Bluetooth. And it has a Furrion 32-inch matching TV. Dometic ducted roof air. 15,000 BTU instead of 13.5. So you've got that extra cooling power. Of course, you've got a furnace. We're going to walk in through here, and folks, you've got a queen island bed. This is a private bedroom. You've got the solid sliding doors. You do have the internal TV mount that you can put your TV on right there if you wanted to. You do have, like I said, the 7.5 foot ceilings. It's a queen island bed. There's storage underneath the bed. Of course, that's your bedspread, which I don't charge extra for. Which I found out the other day that a lot of Work and Play dealers charge you $400 or $500 extra for the bedspread when it's included factory, but I don't do that. You've also got the optional, it does have the table that you can set up in here. And it does have, we can set it up wherever you want it. That a lot of that stuff's dealer prep, so if you want the table in front of where the chairs are at or by the kitchen wall or wherever you want it, just let your salesperson know when you buy it and we'll mount it wherever you want to put it. I mean, everything about this thing is built solid, built to last. I mean, the thickness of the cabinets, the ruggedness of the floor and the ceiling. And let's look at the bathroom. Got a fully enclosed side bathroom, which is nice because if somebody's in the restroom, they're not going to be blocking access to any part of the camper. Standard porcelain RV toilet instead of plastic. 7.5 foot ceiling really comes in handy here, folks, because if you're a tall guy like me, then you know that the only way you can take a shower in an RV is to have a skylight over your head. Because most RVs are 6.5 foot tall inside. So you got to stick your head into one of those hot skylights. Those skylights, after a few years, start breaking down and start leaking. You've got a mess. But folks, thanks to Work and Play standard 7.5 foot ceilings, even a tall guy like me can stand up in here and still have several inches over the top of my head and head clearance. And another thing that Work and Play does, in their shower pans, other brands, they use a high-grade expanding marine foam to support their shower pans because it's easy and it's cheap. Well, Work and Play doesn't like that. They are the only brand that actually puts a metal frame underneath their shower pans. What does that mean to you? Well, folks, when you buy a Work and Play, do this. When you look at a Work and Play, give it the stomp test. That thing doesn't give at all. Now, you do that with these other brands, the shower pans are going to give. That foam that they spray underneath the shower pans in the other brands, folks, when it gets a few years old, it's going to start breaking down. If it gets water in there, it's going to start breaking down. Before you know it, one day you're going to be in here taking a shower and you're going to step through the shower pan, and nobody wants that, folks. But you never have to worry about that with a Work and Play because it is metal frame underneath the shower pan. That thing's there to last. Of course, sink, medicine cabinet, shower, everything in here that you need. The nice tall roof really makes it feel like you're in a lot bigger camper. And there's a lot of stuff to these Work and Plays, folks. A lot of difference between these and other brands, and that's why they're the best-selling travel trailer toy hauler now for 7 years in a row. And that's a distinction that nobody else can say, folks. And if you're going to buy one, might as well buy it from the dealer that guarantees the lowest prices on the internet for new Work and Plays. $26.9 out the door plus sales tax if applicable. If you're a Georgia resident, since we're a Georgia dealer, you'll pay us your sales tax. If you're from out of state, like most of our customers are, and we do deliver nationwide, by the way, you'll pay the sales tax when you title this camper in your home state at your local DMV office. You get a 45-day temporary tag included. You get the full inspection included by our certified RV techs. And you do get the full factory warranty. It's a 1-year warranty, and if you want to add the second year, just contact your salesperson. It's only a couple of $100. We don't mark it up, so you can really get that warranty, and it's really so cheap, it's crazy not to buy it. So all this included 20-year factory warranty on the floor, and much, much more, folks. I mean, these things are flying off the lot. And like I said, if I don't have this particular unit in stock when you call, no problem. We'll order it for you. Equip the same, all the same options. And as long as Work and Play hasn't had a price increase, we'll sell it to you for the same price. We don't mark units up additional surcharges because they're special order like a lot of dealers do. $26.9 out the door, 4% financing available with approved credit. And we have up to 144-month financing also available with approved credit. Give us a call, 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. You can visit our website, parkwayrvcenter.com or .net. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Folks, we're everywhere. You can't say there's not plenty of ways to get in touch with us. You can email us, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. We're going to save you a lot of money, folks. We're a 48-year-old family-owned and operated, third-generation RV dealership. We've got well over 170 used RVs in stock and a bunch of Work and Plays in stock. Can't beat our prices. You can't beat our service. We don't have commission salespeople, no games, no gimmick, no high-pressure sales tactics. And quite honestly, folks, if you buy a new Work and Play anywhere else before calling us, you just lost several $1,000s in savings. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you soon here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.